Good day, everyone. Today we're going to talk about laws of exponent. Laws of exponent is a chapter that is introduced in grade 8, which involves solving problems from grade 8 to grade 12. So, to cut the story short, the first law of exponent that we're going to talk about is the first one that says when we multiply exponent of the same base. When you multiply exponent of the same base, oh, by the way, if we are given x to the power of m, x represent the base and m represent the exponent. So when we're multiplying exponent of the same base, you take one base and add the exponent, meaning since it's x in the power of m multiplied by x in the power of n, this is the same as what? X in the power of m plus n. An example can be given as, if you are given 2 to the power of 4 multiplied by 2 to the power of 2, you can check that the bases are the same and the exponents are different. So you have to take one base and add the exponent. This is the same as 2 to the power of 4 plus 2. Which is the same as 2 to the power of 4 plus 2. It gives us what? 6. The second law goes as, the opposite of multiplication is division and the opposite of addition is subtraction. Let's say now we are dividing exponent of the same base. X in the power of m divided by x in the power of n. This is the same as what? Since we are dividing, we're gonna say you take one base and subtract the exponent. So this will be m minus n. An example can go as, if we are given 2 to the power of 4 divided by 2 to the power of 3, this is the same as what? Because the numerator is raised to the greater exponent than the denominator. So this it will be what? 2 to the power of 4 minus 3, which is the same as what? 2 to the power of 1. So you leave your answer like this. Moving to another laws, law number 3. It says that if we are multiplying exponent m to the power of x to the power of m and the power of n is equivalent. We know that whenever we are given bracket, it means that we are multiplying. So when we are multiplying a base raised to exponent which is raised on another exponent, you have to multiply the exponent. So this means that we'll be given x to the power of m multiplied by n. There's a difference between law number 1 and law number 3. Here, the exponent is raised in the power of another exponent. So that's why we are multiplying. And every time you see what? You see a bracket, it means that what? You have to multiply. Meaning, an example can be as, if we are given 2 in the power of 7, close bracket in the power of 2. This is the same as what? The base will always be the same. It will be 2 to the power of 7 multiplied by 2, which is the same as 2 to the power of 14. I hope you understand. Moving on to law number 4. If, let's say now the base, you have different base and they are raised to the same exponent. Let's say you have x, y, and z all raised to the power of m. Because x is in the power of 1 and y is in the power of 1 and z is in the power of 1, we're still going to use the law number 3, which we say that whenever there's a bracket and the exponent is raised to exponent, we have to multiply everything. So this it will be x to the power of 1 multiplied by m multiply y to the power of 1 multiplied by m, again z to the power of 1 multiplied by m, which is the same as what? X to the power of m, y to the power of m, and z to the power of m. An example can be given as, let's say you are given 6 multiplied by 7 all raised to the power of 2. This is the same as what? It will be 6 to the power of what? To the power of 2 multiplied by 7 to the power of 2. After that, you can press this thing in your calculator and get the numerical value. Meaning, again, let's say now I was given the same example. Let's say I was given 3 to the power of 2 multiplied by 2 to the power of 7, all raised to the power of 2. This was going to be, because now the exponent is not longer raised to the power of 1, is raised, the base no longer raised to the power of 1, is raised to the power of 2. This will be 3 to the power of what? 2 times 2 multiplied by 2 to the power of 7 times 2. Which is the same as 3 to the power of 4, because 2 times 2 is 4, multiplied by 2 to the power of 7 times 2 is 14. We continue to law number 5. Let's say now you are given x over y, all raised to the power of m. You are given a fraction which is raised to the power of exponent. The law still applies. It says that if you are given an expression like this, you just have to say, remember, whenever there's a bracket, you multiply. So this x is raised in the power of 1, it will be 1 multiplied by m. So it will be x to the power of m, all divided by y to the power of m. An example can go as, let's say you are given a 7 over 3, all raised to the power of 4. The answer will be what? Because everything is raised to the power of 1, what is inside the bracket? So you'll have to say 7 in the power of 4 over 3 to the power of what? 4. Let's say now you are given 2 in the power of 2 over 3 in the power of 2, all raised to the power of 2. Now you can see that the base is no longer raised to the power of 1, but it's raised to the power of 2. So this is the same as what you're going to say, 2 to the power of 2 times 2 over 3 to the power of 2 times 2, which is the same as 2 to the power of 2 times 2, which is 4 over 3 to the power of 2 times 2, which is what? Which is 4. We continue, which is law number 6. Anything raised to the power of negative exponent, it's a fraction. What do I mean? If you are given x in the power of minus m, this is the same as 1 over x to the power of positive m. An example, if you are given 2 to the power of negative 3, this is the same as 1 over 2 to the power of positive 3. Let's go to another page. Let's say now you are given a fraction. Which is 1 over x to the power of negative 1. You see now the base now is raised to the power of negative exponent on a fraction. This is the same as what? We're going to take the denominator up so it becomes the numerator. So this is the same as what? X to the power of positive 1. And again, if you are given let's say it's a over x to the power of negative 1, still is the same. It will be a multiplied by x to the power of positive 1. An example can be, if you are given 1 over 3 to the power of negative 2, it is the same as what? 3 to the power of positive 2. And if we are given 7 over 3 to the power of negative 3, this is the same as what? 7 multiplied by 3 to the power of positive 3. The last law, which I need us to focus on, which is law number 7, it goes as any number raised to the power of 0 is equals to 1. So if I have x to the power of 0, it's 1. If I have 10 to the power of 0, that's 1. If I have, let's say I'm given a bracket, a times b, everything raised to the power of 0, that the answer is 1. But if I'm given a to the power of 3 multiplied by b to the power of 0, this is the same as what? A to the power of 3 multiplied by 1, because only if one number is raised to the power of 0 is given as 1. So a to the power of 3 multiplied by 1 is the same as a to the power of positive 3. So I'll be giving more exercises and I'll demonstrate how